In this extreme weather outlook, I'm going to first of all cover the dangerous fire weather we're experiencing at the moment across parts of Australia, and then have a look at the gusty fronts making their way across southeastern Australia, particularly the one early on in the week. And then finally, there is a hurricane that is currently threatening the USA, and so I'm going to let you know exactly where that is likely to strike and which day of the week it is likely to arrive. So, let's have a look first of all at the fire danger. So, we had a dangerous fire yesterday across in Townsville. You could see that there burning away. There was a watch and act associated with this fire, and it was due to the fact that we had very dry air in the region. In fact, the relative humidity indicated by how yellow or brown the landscape is here was as low as 5% on Sunday afternoon in Townsville Airport. So very dry conditions. However, as we compare Sunday to Monday, you can notice a fair bit more yellow spreading onto the screen, and that's indicating that we're seeing a fair bit more moisture moving through. In fact, relative humidity at its lowest will probably be around 30 or 40%, or maybe even 50% instead around Townsville. So, and that's due to the fact that we've got an onshore flow that is going to be developing. The southeasterly winds across Monday, and that's with that trough shifting over the inland areas of Queensland. So we're not going to see nearly as dangerous fire weather across the tropics of Queensland. The risk is shifting further west through Queensland and then into southern parts of Australia. So let's have a look at what's happening. So across the nation, we've got the dry areas spreading across the inland areas. We've got some gusty winds spreading up into the Northern Territory, where we've got dangerous fire weather as well, particularly up around the Darwin-Adelaide River and the Carpentaria East, but also spreading down into southern parts of Western Australia. So in particular, the Euclid district looks to be the most dangerous region for fire weather for today as well. So that's where we've got gusty northerly winds spreading down and combining with the dry air and the warm air. And let's have a look at that warmth. So very warm conditions spreading right down into that region ahead of the low pressure trough. So with this front making its way across the southwest corner, it's pushing that trough a little bit further east and allowing those northerlies to strengthen through Western Australia and into South Australia. Into the following day, and the dangerous fire weather looks to spread a little bit further east. So it's the eastern parts of South Australia and western parts of New South Wales and northern Victoria. It's not nearly as bad as it will be later on in the season, but this is just a bit of a warm-up as to what we're going to start experiencing as we move through spring, with quite a dangerous fire season forecast for quite a few areas in southeastern Australia. So these are the kind of conditions that we're going to start to have to watch out for fairly consistently as we move through spring and into summertime as well. Now finally, we've got a Hurricane Florence, that has developed in the Pacific Ocean, and it's on its way towards the United States of America. It's going to take quite a few days to get there, but all of the models are now indicating that it's likely to be a major, at least a moderate hurricane or a major hurricane, as it makes landfall somewhere on the east coast, most likely between the Carolinas or down to northern parts of Florida. So we're going to watch this one very closely.